Today, we're going to tackle a huge question, one that really affects all of us. Is the US dollar's time at the top coming to an end? Let's break it down using insights from some of the sharpest minds out there.
And to kick things off, we've got this quote from economist Lynn Alden. Nothing stops this train. So what's the train she's talking about? It's U.S. fiscal policy. And today we're going to dig into our analysis and figure out what this unstoppable force means for, well, your money and for the entire world.
So here's how we're going to tackle this. Think of it like an hourglass. We'll start big, looking at the problem of U.S. spending. Then we'll narrow right down to the nitty-gritty of how the dollar system actually works. And finally, we'll open it back up to look at the huge global consequences of what might be coming next.
All right, first up, the unstoppable spending train. Let's get right into the engine of this thing, which is the massive and frankly ever-growing U.S. government debt.
You know, we hear it all the time from politicians, right? We're going to cut spending. But according to Lynn Alden, a lot of that talk is just theater. The cuts they talk about, they barely even scratch the surface because they're not targeting where the real money's going.
And this chart really shows you why. I mean, look at this. A whopping 85% of all federal spending is basically locked in. It's committed to just a handful of huge programs that are, let's say, politically untouchable. And here they are, the uncuttable four. In politics, they call these the third rails. You touch them, you get zapped. You've got Social Security and Medicare, which seniors depend on. You have the massive defense budget. And then there's the interest on the debt, which you just have to pay. It's not optional. So trying to make real cuts here, it's pretty much a non-starter.
So yeah, trying to fix the national debt by trimming that little 15% sliver of everything else, it's like trying to solve a mortgage crisis by telling people to skip their daily latte. It sounds good, but it's basically a rounding error. It just doesn't move the needle.
Okay, so if the spending is unstoppable, you might be asking, how is this even possible?